Yeah, that's like an amalgamation of different things. Again, you have another team where the names of the roster change looks awesome, but you have a lot of changes. You have, KD and now in-game leading off the AWPs, now rifling,
Yep.
Device on the op, where previously it was opping an IGL. So you have that switch up. We know how difficult that can be. And then I think at the end of it all, the crux of that Astralis team is always going to be, is Stown the star player that you want him to be? Is he the star player that you expect and that you need him for this Astralis project to work? And that for me is going to be the big deciding factor. Does Stown take the next step, or does he kind of stay where he is now and we sort of have the Astralis we have now?
Now, is there any other team that you are excited to see develop? We spoke about FaZe, Liquid, Astralis. Is there any team out there you think that has the potential to take that extra step up and pull off a Mongols or pull off a VP for that matter?
For that matter, I mean, it's funny you said that. I actually think VP has the next one.
Oh.
I actually really enjoyed what I saw at VP with Flamus in the lineup. Obviously, the playoff game, the quarterfinals yesterday didn't go at all what they planned at whatsoever. But I think when you look at the, we could feel it was palpable, like the attitude change within that Virtus Pro lineup at this event. So you give Electronic, he's secured that in-game leadership. He's the only one with the hands on the wheel on that team, which is a great change from last year. You give him a little bit more time to see what this can develop into. You've got those young players stepping up. I really like Icy as an opper. I think there's a lot of potential in this VP lineup. And then I guess the next one that I would say is as a team that could maybe do something in the future. I don't know. I was going to actually say Mongols and Eternal Fire are kind of the two teams that are still there in my mind. I think what's fun about it is, like, you look at this Mongols team. I don't know why I just gestured back. You look at the Mongols team that just got eliminated, but over this rise they've had in the past year and a half, it feels like every step of the way they've hit a barrier, and they surprise us by breaking through that barrier. So I think now we see that they finally won a stage game yesterday against Eternal Fire, get a second one here on the biggest of stages. This is another barrier they're hitting. And the question is always going to be, can they find a way to break through this one? Because in the past, the solution has been go back to Mongolia, find an upgrade, train them up, and then that's the guy who activates us getting through to that next level. But how many more pieces